Alright, so I'm outside on my deck, and this is the base of the terrain build that I'm doing. Okay, as you can see right here, I've done some cliff work. Remember I told you in the first video that I was going to do like a a high level and then like a cliff area, and then it was going to lead down to another terrain area. So this is the top terrain. As you can see, that's a pretty good size chunk. I'm going to say probably on, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 feet by 2 feet, or 1.5 feet. So it's a pretty big size one. There's another level. Okay, and so what I did on this, and I'm pretty impressed with myself because this is the first time I've tried it. What I did was I gooped it. I made that goop and covered the whole thing. While it was wet, I took sand, just regular sand. I got it from my yard. Way over there is where the traffic goes by, and it's a nice little collection of sand over there. So free stuff. So I gooped it, and then I took the sand and I just sprinkled it all over. I didn't do it over here on the cliff because I'm going to work on that later on. Okay, and that'll be like rocky color and stuff like that. But so I did I did that with the sand. And when that dried, I came over the next day and used this. It's Krylon Hobby paint, spray paint. Now I know spray paint, they say that it melts. It's got like acetone in it and stuff, and chemicals that will melt this. But because it was, I wasn't too worried about this because it's, number one, it's terrain, and so I wasn't too worried about that. Especially since I'm going to be doing, a couple of highlighting coats over that. But for the most part, I just, spray painted it all around. And like I said, it did a little bit over here, but this is primarily going to be gray. And then I'll come back with like different shades of gray to make it look, cliffy. I like that. Make it look cliffy. Yeah, but that's what I did. So it's out here today, drying. And later on tonight, what I'm going to do is highlight or do the black wash on those archways, or the arches that you saw earlier. And then once that dries, I'll do some highlighting. Then hopefully tomorrow I can come down here and do some work on this with the highlighting. Now this is going to be a first for me with this, because I'm not doing it with a brush. I'm not going to do it with this. I'm going to do it with an airbrush. That's right. I got an airbrush, and I'm not afraid to use it. What I'm going to do is I'll do the airbrushing and do the different highlights with the airbrush. The cliff, still going to do with the brush, because that has to be dry brushed. But up here, I'll probably do like maybe three different kinds of highlights, then some flocking, some bushes every now and then. But the first step is going to be upstairs, finishing up those wall arches. And then I got to put it all together here. See, I got it lined out, and that's where it'll go. So if everything works well, I'll be doing another one of these videos tomorrow. Before I go, I really need to thank Bill at Terrainaholic, and I need to thank Terrain Noob and Chris over at AG Productions and Alexandra at Girl Painting. Also General Splatton, damnit. They have given me little by little, different input different advice on my work, and let me tell you, it's only making me better. So I really appreciate you guys with all the help that you've got, and all the help that you've given. So, like I said, if all goes well, I'll be seeing you guys in a video that I'll put up tomorrow. Alright? Alright, so take care everybody, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.